Right, so let's say, for example, we want to use synthetic division to divide x to the fourth minus 10x squared minus 2x plus 4 by x plus 3. Now there's two things you have to make sure before you start on it. One, you have to make sure that your numerator is in descending order as far as your exponents. Okay, so the first thing you want to note is that x squared minus 10, well, x to the fourth minus 10x squared minus 2x plus 4. We're going to rewrite that. Why did I put x squared here? I meant to put x to the fourth. Here we go. As x to the fourth plus 0x to the third minus 10x squared minus 2x plus 4. Okay, so you have to just write it in descending order. So our descending exponents. Okay. And the other thing is that this has to be in x minus k form. Okay. X plus 3, we're going to write that as x minus negative 3. Okay, so now this is in our x minus k form. Okay, does that make sense? All right. Now in this case, our k is equal to negative 3. Okay, so if you remember up here, your k is going to go on the outside. So for this one, negative 3 is going to go on the outside. And all of our coefficients, in this case you have 1, 0, negative 10, negative 2, and 4, will all go over here. So you have 1, 0, negative 10, negative 2, and 4. Okay, all of those go right over there. And we just follow the same steps we did above. That first coefficient just comes down. So that just becomes 1. Okay, so you have negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And then we add them together. 0 plus negative 3 is negative 3. So now we have negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. We go ahead and add them together. Negative 10 plus 9 is negative 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. We go ahead and add them together. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Yep. Now we add them together. 4 plus negative 3 is just 1. And this is our remainder. Okay. Now the way you set this up is that, remember, this was 1x to the fourth plus 0x to the third. So we have x to the fourth. This was 0x to the third. This was minus 10. This was our x squared. This is our x term. And this is just our constant. You can call that, I'll put a little c above that one. Okay, that was just our constant. Each one of these will drop down 1. So now this will become our x to the third. This will become our x squared. This one will become our x, because remember you're just subtracting 1 from every numerator. So that's x to the first, or just x. And this will now become our constant. Okay. So if we go ahead and set that up, that means that x to the fourth minus 10x squared minus 2x plus 4 divided by x plus 3 is going to equal 1x to the third minus 3x squared minus 1x or minus x plus 1. Then remember your remainder goes over your denominator. So you have plus 1 over x plus 3. Okay, so it's a little quick. You just have to make sure it falls under the guidelines. Yes?
How do you figure, like, like on the bottom there, it changes from, like, x to the third and x to the second?
Mhm.
Like, I thought the top, like, it says the constants all the way to the right there. How do they all, like, shift and move?
Oh, because each one of these, once you divide it, you're now, because if you got these two and you multiply this, that x to the third times x will give you your x to the fourth.
Oh, okay.
So it just kind of goes like that. That's why it kind of shifts like that.
All right.
All right, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other questions on this one?